Hello. Ah, there I am. Hello, how is everyone doing? I have to do a few things. Wait a minute. Um, First is I need to reset my vtube. You guys saw that now, but that's fine. Okay, I have a chat on my side now. Okay, there we go. Hi guys, how are you doing? It's so weird after I streamed last week in German. It's kind of it's a strange sensation to be talking in English. Um I hope it's not too warm where you're at. Um, I died today. My clothing was way too warm for the weather, which was a mistake because yesterday it was kind of cool. I thought at least. Um, yeah. Today was not decidedly, and that kind of screwed me over. Um, Also my allergies are stronger today, so a whole bunch of stuff. But I'm here. We're not working on my manga yet. Because I'm very busy with um stuff like presentations for university. I just realized I changed the setting. Okay, now you should hear music. Um so I'm kind of extending my break. 21 Celsius. Oh, that sounds so nice. That sounds so nice. I actually don't know how warm it is where I am at. Wait a second. I can Google that. 28 degrees. It feels warmer. But yeah. So what we're doing is I already finished a new version of my 2D chibi model. And I am currently learning Live 2D for that purpose. The music is actually too loud on my end. Wait a second. And then I can make it a bit louder on your end. Okay. Um, which is something I wanted to do for a while now. But, you know, it's kind of intimidating because it's something I don't have a lot of experience with. Also, I just need to, like, get it going. So I kind of make a compromise that I'm not going to start with a full model and not even with a complex model, but I'm basically trying to recreate the standard 2D Katta sprite. So it's so weird to talk about myself as a character. But yeah, I'm kind of rebuilding that. I need to clip the teeth to the mouth. Wait a second. There we go. And I already did a few things. I hope we'll see how far I can get without a tutorial running beside. But yeah, I already kind of did the eye movement. It's very minimalistic. I'm only transforming the eyeball a bit depending on where I'm looking. But yeah, because I really like the 2D look, and I really do like my 2D avatar. But I'm kind of frustrated with having to use shortcuts. I always forget to use shortcuts. So it would be really great to have a 2D model that, like this model here, recognizes when I make faces like this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep the model super basic. There's not a lot of movement and not a lot of effects, just being able to look around a bit, be able to move around a bit. And yeah, that's it basically. What I wondered is if there was any way to have like a live preview of a model, but I haven't found anything about that yet. I'm also dying in this weather. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I think 20 degrees is like nice summer weather. Even though the sun probably burns hotter anyway. So yeah, what I need to redo is I did VI shut down and it not working as intended. Also, I don't know why I did it like this. But the eyes should be able to like close independent. Well, I want to link it anyway. Oh no, yeah, I think Berlin is gonna be hell. So if you don't know, Live2D is like the most popular. I think it's the program to like rig vtube models in, like 2-dimensional models. And there's actually a free version, so anyone can start rigging. Which is fun. It has a few limitations, which I do not think I will break with this model. And basically what you do, if you look here, we have parameters that the program will use. And I set keyframes, like in general animation, and I'm like, okay, here the eyes will be there, here the eyes will be there, and the program automatically fills in the gaps, let's say like this. I already noticed that I have some texture errors, which I'll have to fix later. But I think I can replace textures. Hopefully. Hopefully I can replace textures. So we're just gonna start rigging a bit. I wanted to redo the eyes. And basically what I have here is just a Photoshop file with a lot of layers. Like, I have everything separated that needs to move separately from another. I think I only separated the pupil and the reflection, so I can tinker with that once I feel like it. And yeah, I'm kinda learning the magic behind the whole thing. And who knows, maybe this will build into another skill set that I have. I have a, blending is not as smooth over here. I wonder if I can put, like, lower opacity on the top part to kind of blend into the rest of the hair. But yeah, that's the whole deal. And now I need to learn how I can undo work I did. I need to select this and this and that and that. I think that's all that I used for the closing parts. Okay, and then I can delete the key frames. Okay, that's a bit weird. Oh, I deleted the wrong ones. No. I need to delete that one. Why do they despawn? That's why I hate learning new stuff. I don't know what happened here. Okay. Also, I don't think the... Wait, L is my right eye? Ah, heck, I don't freaking care. If I need to mirror them later on, then so be it. The R ones don't... need those. Okay, I can only concentrate on those. For my insanity. For my own sanity. Not for my insanity. I will. So as you can see, I have like the corner separated, so the corner can be moved independently. And I kind of wanna move that down. So this is here, over there is where the eye is open, and I have to move it down so that it closes when it's supposed to close. And the thing that most modelers do, and there are like different ways to... Everyone always ignores the value of insanity. Sad. I think I can auto mesh it. No, that was with the former. This is the... Oh no, this is the auto mesh section. I can set a preset there. I think I want little deformation actually. Yeah, I don't need that many. Oh, okay. Standard. Wait, that's not true. I already did auto mesh with a free trial. Don't. Oh, it also already did that. Wait. Okay, let's undo that. Let's undo it again. Okay, I'm too stupid to do this. We're gonna work with this then. I wonder if there's any way to, like, mirror the keyframes. Okay, I need to hide everything. Can I hide the entire folder? Yes, I can. Okay. Perfect. So now I can just concentrate on deforming eyelid up to a place where it hopefully looks okay-ish. I think I want to put it further down. By the way, I'm currently working on my German vlog for Vidokumi. Why can I not move it? There it was. Yeah, I think that's the right position. Wrong tool. I don't like that. How do they, like, completely flip it down there? I wonder. Like, I see people just squishing it, like, down like this, but it doesn't lose its volume. That's like a rough. Think I moved it back up. Ugh. Learning new programs and new skills is such a pain. And it's like, I taught myself several programs at this point, right? Can I, like, flip it? I think I'm just gonna have a constant, happy, closed eye. I can live with that. Okie dokie. And then what happens with the... this needs an auto mesh as well. And just tuck it under there. There we go. Ah, sorry guys. Like I said, my allergies are kind of acting up. I hope that did not sound too ugly on your end. Auto mesh. Do a little. Okay, it's working better than before. I think I need to put it... Ooh. There? No. There. I have to cope, I would die of heat, but also die of hangriness. Yeah, I feel that one. I feel that one a lot. Can I also spin it a bit? Because I think that will make the motion a bit more natural. Okay, now to the interesting part. My eyeball. Needs to also get squished. What a sentence to say. I've watched a few tutorials on this. I think I need to make the brush a bit smaller. I said smaller. Smaller. Okay. Yeah, I need to fix this. And delete the middle point in each and every one, and then edit again. I don't know how to feel about this, but we'll see. Can I just mirror? Replicate parameters. Okay, that's possible. Because I don't want to make all this work manually for the other eye as well. VTube reception, yes. I don't think I shouldn't have moved the tip card there. Let's see if I can correct that. This is so strange to do. I know what bothers me, but I don't know yet how to fix it. I mean, if it happens really fast, it looks okay. And when I go into the details, I can see what's wrong. Why is this like over here? Wonder if I should delete it again and do it over. Maybe I can make the animation go so far that it doesn't matter. Do I have to do this? Okay, I think I cannot spare you guys from watching me watch tutorials. I'm sorry. YouTube eye rigging.
What we're gonna do is rig this entire eye, and then we're gonna copy it and flip it over to the other eye so it's symmetrical. If your eyes are both completely super different in both shape and form and just everything, that won't work for you. But if your eyes are just the same, even if you have different iris colors and whatnot, as long as everything else...
Okay, she is flipping. She is flipping.
It will be pretty easy to just flip it over, and then you'll have two eyes rigged, super symmetrical, super easy, taking the time of rigging just one eye. So go over to wherever you put your eyes in, and first I like to separate my left and right eye.
Yes, I did that.
Putting both eyes into their own folder also helps with the reflection process.
I am having iced coffee, by the way. It's a good choice for this, however.
Whatever you're more comfortable looking at, I always do this eye, and they're also going to open up
see me. Okay, we're using this path function. That looks way easier than what I did.
Open. And when it goes to 0, this is when you want your eyes to close. So we have this red box here. You go to the center, you have this move down. You hold down shift, and go up and down, and left and right. It will follow an X-Y axis so that it stays in a straight line. So I'm gonna hold down shift.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna try to use the path function next.
And then I want to make this form into a closed eye shape. Now, this red box is going to get annoying. Sometimes you might not be able to click on certain things because of this red dot. So this is a bounding box, and we're going to hide it. So to hide it, you can just press this X button. Or if you want a shortcut, you can go to File, Lines, basically anything in that generic accidentally put into hide my mesh, open, and close.
This looks way better.
And do the same thing to my
Okay, yeah. Okay, we're gonna redo everything. I love creative work. Okay, I don't know. I guess this is kind of in the middle of technical and creative. Okay, let's reanimate this. Yeah, okay. Okay, so what they do is they use the deform path tool. Like this. And now I need to hide everything else again or else I get distracted. So, away Iris L. And eyeball L. There we go. Oh god, live to derig. Yes. Yes, indeed. And I'm learning as I'm going, as I'm streaming. There's nothing that can go wrong. Away with the corner for now. So shift. No. Thought she said shift. Yeah, it is shift. Kinda here. I hope you have fun. Okay, now I'm having a bit fun because this is way easier than what I did a second ago. Okay. Having a nice arch here would be helpful. There we go. And I did not put the keyframe. I hate my life. But it was a good start. Okay. Now, put in the keyframes. Go down there. Move the eye. Move it down here. Move the thing in a way you start getting a closed eye. Nothing terrible about this, right? Oh, I also have to move the upper eyelids. Okay, then I have eyelid down. And this can just kind of be whoop, tucked under there. I did not put the keyframes in again. Up, 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 eyelid down. Also put in the parameter. And then tuck it down there. Okay. One thing done. This is a bit of a mystery to me how I do this one. I also don't want to do everything with a YouTube tutorial because I feel like learning stuff sometimes a bit easier if you're allowed to just trial and error your way through it. Yeah. I mean, wait a minute. And I think maybe now I can just squish it into position. Like this? Nope. Like this? You know what? I think this does suffice for now. Hello, people. Actually, I did the looking part already. I know I should deform the eyes a bit more when they look left to right. But I'm trying to keep this minimalistic, so since a few people are new here, I'm learning this as I go, and I wanted to do a simple one, so I'm not doing like a impressive model. I am just trying to upgrade my standard 2D model, which I already have, which has really simple, bouncy animation. Which I would be satisfied with if I wouldn't have to use shortcut keys to change expressions, because I cannot be bothered to remember doing that to make my model more dynamic. So I decided, okay, I'm gonna redo that model, and I'm gonna put it into live to do and just do the bare minimum. So closing eyes, moving around the eyes, just very basic expressions, not a lot of hair movement. Like, my entire hair is separated into like 3 or 4 parts. No singular hair strands or something. So if here's my hair. Here, like the top of the hair is one entire thing. I can give myself a side cut if I want to. The texture is a bit ugly there, but I can fix that later. So both hair sides are removable, and then you can have bolt cutter if you decide you want that in your life. But yeah, then the back hair. So it's like super simple. And I just want minimal movement. I think minimal movement is enough for me to have. I don't want to have like a super 3D look when looking to the sides. Plan is, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna keep using this and the model you see right here. Until I'm successful enough, maybe, and pay someone to do it, like, very, very good. I actually already have an idea who I would maybe commission with a final model. Though I'm still not sure if I want a 2D model or a 3D model. Currently, I'm more leaning towards 3D model, because I can also use that for crazy other stupid stuff. But yeah, this is what we're currently doing. Currently, I'm trying so hard to do this. Anyway, away with the iris again, because that is distracting me. And I think I basically just want to squish the entire thing down again. Following along the path. Whoa. Oh, this is... a lot better than I expected. I think for the eyeball I'm gonna put in the middle frame so I can do a teeny tiny bit of correction here. It is actually super easy to do. Why are there little pixels? That looks very random. I have to check the file where that is coming from. Does the other iris also have them? Not really. I did everything symmetrical. Why are there like fragments? I'm gonna look into the PSD file and see if I can fix it there. Okay, lady. I rigged my eye, kinda. Last time I also tried to like deform the eyeball a bit, so the iris, the eyeball, the iris, and the pupil and stuff. And when I tried to put in more keyframes, yeah, the max number of parameters allowed per object. I personally like 2D more, but 3D gives you way more possibilities, of course. Also, now God, please, no porn on my blue sky. I don't trust blue sky. I am following. I can show you. The person that I would commission if I had the money to do so does 3D models in a way that they look very 2D. I will find them. I'm not following that many people. And I am very scared of accidentally showing something that I don't want to show. There she is. There, I very much like how she does 3D. They are basically 2D models. Look at her. Does she have... She definitely has different examples. Oh yeah, that's a crunchy resolution. Like, I really love her 3D models. That looks very 2D, yep. And I think this is like the perfect sweet spot. And she improved a lot already. Like, when I found her, the thing I saw was this one. So she already improved quite a bit. Yeah, that would be my pick. Okay, let's see. Thanks, fanging, respectfully speaking. But I think her prices are like over 2,000 euros. I can only I can only, like, justify that if I make money during streaming, which I currently do not. So, yeah. So for me, it's like if streaming becomes more lucrative and I can set aside the money. Starting 3K, yeah. That's what I thought. She got more expensive. You are allowed to ask questions. If I'm going to answer the questions asked, is, by the way, this is not my model. This is the tutorial I'm watching, okay? I am working on a chibi model. Because I'm learning. This is my first model I'm rigging. But yeah, you can ask questions. As long as they're okay questions to ask. I should move down the eyelid. Where did I put him? There. Gonna do a bit. That seems fair. Okay, how do I mirror those? Tell me, lady.
And then we're gonna copy it and flip it over to the other eye so it's symmetrical.
Yes.
Your eyes are both completely super different in both shape and form and just
Yeah, my cover model is by me as well, but it's like a VTube Studio model. So the only 3D thing I did no 3D work on this. So Outfit is downloaded from Booth, and I edited the meshes of my hair a bit so that it reflects more how my avatar actually is supposed to look like. And I edited the textures. Mainly my eyes and the nose. So I can give you beginner's advice on a few things. Anyway, I wanted to like...
everything that won't work for you. But if your eyes are just the same, even if you have different iris colors or whatnot, as long as everything else outside the pupil is the same, it will.
Wait. I was already later in the tutorial. Path deformer, hiding the bounding box. Soloing layers, eye widening, warpening multiple. Adding smiling eyes, reflecting keyforms.
If you have your smile rig on 0 smile, you don't want that. However, if that does happen, for example, if I had this going on, see these eyelashes are going down, but that's supposed to be for this eye, and then they're going up on this eye. You can actually.
No, I didn't have to rig it. The software is called VTube Studio. No, VRoid Studio. It's on Steam and it's for free. I can show you. I don't know if I actually have an independent one. I use it via Steam. Yeah, it looks like that, and you have a lot of presets you can work with. Lol, like co-working. Maybe that's cool. I think you can actually export VRoid Studio models also into Blender, so if you want a base to work on, I think that's possible. At least I know someone who put their model into Unity to do some customizing, if I remember correctly. I think that person was actually in chat, maybe. But yeah, I did this. You can use basic outfits, and you can do small edits on the hair and stuff, which is what I did. And then I'm using also a free software. Yes, person is in chat. So that was kind of a small cut for me because I'm an artist. Oh, it's by Pixiv. Yeah, makes sense. Because I'm an artist and I just wanted to have like a representation of myself and not show myself all the time. So doing that is kind of was my clutch, basically.
They have that specific layer selected, specific parameter selected, right click on one of your keyframes. Go over here to this arrow and click reflect. So that will turn it back over to the other side. Now you can actually make the eye smile in more ways on the other eye opening. This is all depending on how you view yourself when you smile. For example, if my eyes are open and I'm smiling, I would want my bottom lid, bottom lash, my whites, they go up a little. You know, I'm smiling and squinting.
Okay, I thought copy and reflect eyes. That's what I want, okay.
Select child objects. This selects absolutely everything in that warp. Now I'm gonna hold down Control, copy, and then Control V. And that's gonna copy paste the eye. So now we have 2 copies of the left eye. Don't deselect anything. Make sure you have this entire eye selected. You're gonna right click on this eye. You can click reflect. You're gonna reflect horizontally. And then there's certain things we don't want reflected and certain things we do want reflected. So anything that goes along the x-axis, anything that turns left and right, you're gonna want to click. Everything else, ignore. Now it's gonna warp to this eye. And if you have it set up the same way as me, it should be symmetrical, especially if all your art is symmetrical, it will reflect perfectly. But if it doesn't, a good rule of thumb is to, let me close these. If you have your original other eye, you can actually do a little bit of a light box effect. For example, I'm gonna select the one we just copied. And I'm gonna hide everything selected. Now I can just see this eye, which is the original eye. I'm gonna go down to here and click on this camera button, snapshot. And it takes a snapshot of your current model. Now I'm gonna go back to the copied eye, turn everything on. And it's a little hard to see because mine is nearly perfect for its reflection. But if you move this, you can actually see the picture we just took under it. So this is really good for matching up all those pixels and stuff. Once you have your copied eye perfectly on top of the original eye.
Okay, she literally copies it and flips it.
You can actually select all the child objects of the original eye and delete. And then we'll have 2 of these. So you can rename this to the other eye. And then if you go over to your keyframe for the eye open, now they both work. Wait, turn off snapshot by the second button down here. But now we can see both eyes. However, they both open at IL, but this is the other eye that we want open on IR. So select all of those child elements again, and go to the eye open, you right click, and then you go to this arrow and you click change. And this will change the parameters on IL open to whatever parameter you put it on. So we're gonna put it to IR open instead. So that moves all of this that we selected. All their IL open parameters are now in the IR open parameters. Now to make it open and close separately. And then to double check our eyeball XY. Remember, eyeball X is the one we didn't reflect, so it copies the same over. And it's working perfectly fine. You can also go back to modeling, play some random scene, see if the eyes work. And then we have our eyes done. And that's basically it for the eyes. You can put your hair back on if you'd like. If you made it this far, thank you so much.
Okay. Yeah, also, if you want to only give your PNG YouTuber a bit of an oomph, let's say, there's the PNG Tuber Plus app. Here you can... I kind of like the face proportions of my old model more now that I see it. I like this this one more. God damn it. Anyway, I can still practice with the other one. I get back to this one. This is my current PNG tuber-ish model that I have. I like this one more. Why do I like this one more? And yeah, PNG Tuber Plus allows you to have like different expressions and to have a bit of bounce to your stuff. But everything is toggled with shortcuts. So I have to press buttons, and I would like to circumvent that to be able to kind of switch between the different things just by actually doing stuff. Why do I like this model more? Proportions are better. I like the proportions a lot more. Meh. I think with this one I went too big on the eyes, and that's what's bothering me about it. That is very demotivating. To look at the old one and be like, I actually like that stylistically more. Pain, yeah. I also actually do like my 3D model here quite a bit. I am able to like act it enough as it is. I should learn 3D modeling. I think the neck is a bit too long. I think I should correct that at some point. I'm sitting here since an hour. Now you guys can see my screensaver. Oh no. Oh, I can show you guys Vroid. See, it still fulfills the theme of the stream. I got really demotivated by liking the old model more visual wise. So I think what you witness now live on stream is like the usual creative process. I think I'm gonna go back and rework the old model a bit, and then see if I can. Basically, I think next week after I had my university presentations, I'm just gonna take a day to like finish the. Why? Steam takes ages to load recently. I need to look into that. That doesn't feel right. For me. Like, I don't know what happened. One day, Steam started to not launch immediately anymore. Completely understandable, especially after an hour of work, yeah. I want to show you guys. There, it's down there in the... I think I'm gonna... Last time what worked good was going into my files and launching the application manually, which is not what I want to do. Oh, it opened. I just had to peer pressure it. Okay. There we go. Library. Oh. I hate Steam recently. It opens everything immediately. Keeps chats open. Okay, we're gonna try that again. Okay, we're gonna wait for the update to finish. But yeah, I really would like to commission Mari on a model. One day. I mean, I actually don't want a very complex model. I more want a casual look. I don't want to complicate my design a lot. Because my avatar is kind of supposed to just look like me. They are actually updating it a lot. Oh, they released a dress-up feature. Now I'm... Maybe I actually have to, like... Maybe I can update the 3D model, actually. That would be nice. Yes, they are expensive. The commissioner I would commission starts at 3K. I can launch. Accept. But my rule is only if I start earning money with streams. I mean, with a very complex design and features, you probably have to pay like 20k or something. Things that with iron modes and the like pay, yeah. Nah, I don't need very complex things. I mean, I don't have any like wings that need to be animated or like cool features. I just want basic expressions. I have to go now. Bye, peeps. Bye. Thanks for stopping by. I thought I clicked on launching. Please work. Hey, it opened on the other window. Wait a sec. I believe in you, VWord Studio. Believe in the me that believes in you. There we go. Yeah, there you see this model in its entire beauty. The clothes are downloaded. I did not make them myself. There's the expression editor. Okay, what? What was that about a dress up editor? They definitely put in new clothing options. Yeah, those look more like the old model, so they have more stuff in there now. Yeah, there you can see all the custom things. Okay, I'm curious. That's a very different vibe. You can play like dress up with these. I like this one. My vampire fantasy. I love the name Katta, Katta New. I feel that. Yeah. That's how it works, folks. We can also have schoolgirl Katta. We can have everything. But I wonder what's the dress-up editor. I think I took a screenshot, but I don't want to. Poses and animations, pick size. And you can have like little previews like this. The performance is very bad on my end. I really like taking the male animations instead. So you can kind of see your model in movement. And you can see stuff that's not working. My favorite one is the wind option, where you can kind of see how the model falls apart under pressure. I want exactly the glasses I wear, lol. Yeah. And you can edit the expressions. You can be like, okay. What I don't like is that expression. So if you move your hands into view, will move your 3D model. No, I only have like basic webcam tracking on, if you mean that. So my hands are not animated. So all I do is wiggling. I can wiggle. And that's actually very expression... a very strong expression. I'm not a native English speaker. Expressive was the word I was looking for. The thing with, like, I think other people would have this model and it would not work as much as it does for me. The thing is, you kind of just have to act, so wiggling around. What I like to do is to actually kind of sometimes coordinate how I blink and stuff, so that an expression, like, closing my eyes like this, is already your expression, so... Kind of like it. Yeah, it's kind of like designing in me. I mean, you can get a bit more into editing. Wait, where's the option? You can edit hairstyles. You can actually go in and edit the stuff. I don't know why YouTube did not give you a notification, but now you're here. So yeah. What I did is I used the presets and then I just moved hair strains. And you can also add stuff. Like this. So you can kinda do a bit more than a me. Yeah. And you can also edit the textures, which is what I did a lot. Those without saving, please. I mean, this is currently the model that you see right here. It's not new yet. You can also kind of see me having different... I don't know what's the difference between all these fronts. I made the hair less shiny, that's what I remember. I think I downloaded this back. Yeah, that's a custom one. So I kind of got hairstyles that fits my actual hairstyle a bit more. If you go into the body... Hey, look, the model is actually my height. And you can then go in and edit some stuff and what I want to edit. Yeah, that's better. I mean, I can see if I can find... What I'm very confused is what is the dress up feature? Because I am not seeing that. Yeah, they have like preset avatars and stuff. Dress up feature in the X format are new additions to the 3D character creation. You know, you're able to dress up 3D characters, including avatars and outfits designed for VR chat, those created within VR Studio models. Okay. Auto-fitting. Automatically adjust an outfit to suit the model's body. Own adjustment, you can visibly edit the mesh. Export VR chat, editor. Okay, I guess it's mostly about fitting clothes. I can delete the volume. Sleeves? I don't see the new functions. What I wanted to see was again, how do my expressions work? This is like the neutral one. I had a more subtle expressions. There's a sad one. There's an angry. I think the angry one can look more angry. Let's go into my eyebrows. It's super customizable, yes. Yeah, you can also kind of define how the model do O's and A's and A, E, O, U. I don't. Oh yeah, the my program actually tracks that a bit. What I actually did is I downloaded the texture of the eyes. I painted on the nose to have these small marks that I have in my art, which I call the Horikoshi nose. Okay, all I basically now did was I kinda shortened my. Yeah, as you can see, they're very different. Like, I mean, I can save a model and we can swap out Katta's face for a bit. Yeah, I don't think my tracking picks all of it up. Can I make the model sneeze? The thing is, my tracking software is a free one as well, and I only use webcam tracking, so I think my not all expressions are picked up. I also have the simple mode on because I never got the other emotions calibrated properly. So all I can do is and yeah, that's basically it. So I guess I could also invest into a better tracking software. Maybe that would be the first step, actually. Okay, let's swap my face for something completely different. Oh my god, no. This is not me anymore. We have very different art styles of models in there as well. I think this is the base I use, actually. Surprised and annoyed, yes. And you know, then you can move the eye position, the size. So you can super customize everything and get into the kind of art style you want your model to have. Ooh, I actually like the shading of those eyes. I don't like that my mouth is open. So just building something and going with it. Viroid, that's not how my model looked like. Good thing I... Wait, I'm gonna... Don't save, please. Ooh! Okay, back to real me. What I wanted... Are there any... Okay, let's go back to selection. I wanna play with the preset models a bit. Ooh, they have a lot in now. Okay, let's, for example, take this one. So we can play around a bit. Maybe? Yeah, I tried to, like, we had, like, an idea to make a setting we have into a game. And then we were like, oh, we can use the Weroid models as stand-ins. You can also just take the presets and edit them down until you get what you want. And yeah, if for example you're not happy with the... Oh, you can also like choose eye shapes and stuff. So reflections, customs and stuff like that too. And you can then, for example, if you're not happy with the iris, like this, you can go and edit the texture. Yeah, it was like basically a dating sim-esque thingy. Yeah, like if you just want to like see if a game idea works. You can directly like paint here, but you can also export the texture and work on it. Yeah, not visual novel was with 3D things. And then we kind of tested if we could build the characters. So that's why the school girl is there. Hey, look, it's my irises. This is this. I really like the ones with like the shading in the eyes. Damn. Oh, hello. Ah, I thought like a role-playing game but online and everyone uses a model. I mean, yeah, that also works. Okay, I'm kind of intrigued by the shading look of the one preset. Is it this one? Yeah. Oh my god, that looks fucking gorgeous. You can also just kind of go in and see what kind of eyes you would like. None. Different highlights. I think I used these ones. Different lids. And eyelashes. You can change up your noses. Oh look, you can even get nostrils. Different mouths. I think these are the sharp teeth. Wait a minute. Oh no. Lips, cheeks, skin, face paint. I thought you could get sharp teeth. You can change your skin. Face paint. So, yeah. Pretty much all you could ask for. Is available here for you to play around with. Which I think is pretty cool. That's a pretty cool software, right? Oh, I did not want to upskirt her. I'm sorry. Oh, what I could look into for my model. Back to model selection. Don't save. Oh no! Don't crash! As if I have better glasses available. Nah, they only really have. And you can kind of shape the... I thought there were more. I think they're also... There's also in a heart shape. Yeah, there we go. Used to be my trademark. Glasses are important. And for this you would need to kind of get into the texture to put in shadows and stuff. I have no way to make them... Huh. No, I don't wear glasses. I sometimes wear sunglasses, which is what I would turn these into, but I cannot find the option. Put them away! Export for 3D printing. Okay, I did not know that was a thing. Ugh. She looking at me. Yeah, we can like play around with the lighting and see how the model looks into different settings. I bet there's a sneezing. Whoa, I can do backflip. Hello. Sneezing is also important. The highly feminine poses. That's how you can tell that Japanese people made this. Tired, victorially laughing. Damaged. Damaged. Stroll. Loss. Elated. LMAO. German stretch, gazing up, looking over shoulder. Crouching. More crouching. Awkward smile. Hold out hands. Stargazing. Oh! This is new, I think. Oh no, this is Clip Studio all over again. I can break my neck. Arms crossed. It's not like I like you or anything. The way this is placed, it looks like I have it like in my mouth, like I'm some kind of delinquent. Sometimes I sneeze like 3 times a day. Oh no. Beast hands. Oh. Touching hair. Wiping nose. Average monogatari. How many leaning, thinking, grrr. Monogatari. Fighting. I like what I can put in my pose, but not my expressions here. Hey, what's up? What is the ring for? Oh, that's for the wrist. Okay. Okay, so I did not do what I intended to do today. I made the neck of my 3D model shorter, I guess. Oh, hello, me. So I'm gonna export that. If I'm allowed to? I don't know. Was entertaining nonetheless. Then I'm happy. Yes, it has auto blink. I mean, my model here not. It follows my actual blinking. I'm also still very happy, but that is good. As long as you guys are happy. I'm gonna hide my files. Yeah, I'm not happy with the model. With how it went. But chat activity was good, so I speak German. I'm a German artist. And I speak English and I speak Japanese. A little bit of Japanese. Not too much Japanese. I shouldn't lie about that. That's misinformation. Not as much Japanese as I'd like to. Cool, lol. Yeah. I mean, here you guys can see. No, I don't. I don't even speak a tiny bit of Portuguese. You're misremembering. I think someone came in here and wrote in Portuguese, and I had to be like, oh no, I cannot talk to you. I'm sorry. Whoop. Wait a moment. I think I need to remove them both. It's so hard sometimes to trigger a surprised face. Yeah, you can see what the app is called here, VC Face. That's a free software. Tracking with iPhone is actually more accurate. I think also most professional VTubers use like iPhone for tracking. But I don't because I don't have one. But yeah, so that was not what I wanted to do. Anyway, still, it was a fun stream. Even though the results were not what we wanted. What matters is the friends we made along the way. Something. Still. Thank you guys for chatting that much with me. It was very fun. I'm always happy that like recently the chat activity is up. Yeah, iPhone is the gold standard. I'll probably get an iPhone just for VTubing. If this would ever get successful and lucrative enough. So far it's just like a thing I do on the side to kinda document my creative endeavors, I guess. Whatever we're doing here. I hope you guys will have a good week. Take care of yourself. And yeah, hopefully next week around the same time you will maybe see a new model, or we'll keep working on it, or we will work on the manga page. I don't know. I just have to get university stuff done, and then I can think about other stuff. Good to catch a stream live. Oh, do you actually watch them afterwards? Makes me happy to hear. Yes, stream was very fun. I actually have to end it. Bye! So bad at ending streams. It's so awkward.